Well, welcome back to Fans Banter. Good afternoon to you. Yep. Jamie Carragher's in the news, not surprisingly. Yeah, he's talking about Iraola and Alonso. He thinks that Alonso would have been a better fit for Liverpool, that he's unsure whether Iraola's style, high-octane style of football would actually suit Liverpool, or whether Liverpool have the players to implement his style. He went on to say that he thought Florian Wirtz would be a better player under Alonso, or to put it another way, that Alonso would get more out of Florian Wirtz. Well, it'd be easy to get more out of Florian Wirtz than Slot got out of him last year. He goes on to name the numbers that Florian Wirtz put in his last season at Bayer Leverkusen and how well that they did. And he thinks that Arne Slot's successor should have been Alonso. But he even goes further than that. He then went on to say, on the overlap he went on to say that once he heard that Alonso was going to Chelsea, that he thought that was it, that Liverpool were planning on keeping Arne Slot as the new manager, and was surprised to see Liverpool going for Iraola, that he thought Alonso would have been a better fit. I don't know about that. I think, Alonso, he did well at Bayer Leverkusen. Then he got the sack from Madrid in January. There's not too much into that really regarding his ability as a manager. I suppose Real Madrid is kind of toxic in itself for anybody that goes there. Ask Trent Alexander how toxic Madrid is, because they have signed a new right back, that Dutch fella, Dumfries, is it? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, so Trent Alexander's position is already under threat after leaving Liverpool after 1 year. And so Mourinho won't be too impressed with Trent Alexander's style of defending. So watch out. Trent Alexander might be on his way back to Spurs, maybe. Anyway, Jamie Carragher, preferred Alonso over Iraola. I'll go back on what I was saying. I'm not too sure about that. Okay, he did get the sack from Madrid, and it doesn't really call into question his ability as a manager. But, and this is a big but, Iraola has great experience in the Premiership, and he's done really well over the last couple of years. And he does show a certain knack of being able to get the best out of some players that he has at his disposal. And if he can get the best out of players at Liverpool, I'm sure Liverpool will be a much improved side next year. I'm sure he'll be able to get the best out of Wirtz. I'm sure he'll be able to get a little bit more out of McAllister and Gravenberch. And I do think he'll be able to get a little bit more out of Kerkez than Arne Slot got out of him last year. And maybe Rio Engamo will get a little bit more game time next season. And I'm sure that he will improve a lot quicker under Iraola than he did under Slot. So, Jamie Carragher preferred Alonso. I have to disagree. I think the experience of Iraola in the Premiership outweighs the experience of Alonso, even though he did do well in German football. But there you go. Jamie Carragher again, not too distant from Liverpool. Always talking about them, always in the negative, in my opinion. But I think he's wrong on this one. I think Iraola is a much better fit for Liverpool at this time. Anyway, just a quick one for you, and that's Fans Banter.